So on today's Gear Talk, we're going to be taking a look at the Kelty Deluxe Kitchen Organizational Camping Bag. Most of you who do not have a build out on your SUV, van, overlanding vehicle, you probably have something that looks like this, a bin full of your camping kitchen utensils. And then once you open it up, it's just a complete jumbled up mess. You're sitting here trying to find things to get out and cook. You know, you got your various spoons, spatulas, utensils, and it's just a complete mess, unorganized waste of time. And then when you go out on your shorter trips and you don't want to take your big bin, you end up with several reusable bags that look like this. And again, good luck trying to find anything in here, then stacking it back all in here, the thing's falling over in your vehicle. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am not doing a full build out on my SUV, especially since it's a daily driver. Most of the time I am solo, so what you see here is pretty much overkill for what I would take for a day trip, a weekend trip, or a week trip. Well, let's just say that I am packing for a family of 4, or I am the designated camp cook for a group of people. So everything that I've got here pretty much represents what I would take for a family of 4 or more, including a 1-pound bottle of propane or butane. In here, this is my CSI Dualist, which has my MSR pocket rocket for my morning coffee, and also one of those little isobutane canisters, which I'll do a separate video on this since I use this all the time. But you can pretty much see everything that I got here. I've got forks and spoons. I've got my various grilling utensils, fish fillet knife, jar opener, grater. Got my collapsible pot for my dishes, and I'm not going to name everything. This I'll also do a video on later. This is one of those fold up wood cooking stoves. I've got my various chef knives over there. Okay, so excuse the lighting because I am not in my normal studio location today. I had to find an area that was big enough that I could showcase everything that was on the table. Also to be able to show the size of this bag. This is the Kelty Camp Galley Deluxe Kitchen Organizational Bag. And as you can see, it's quite large. I bought this with my own money, so full disclosure, Kelty did not send this to me. They're not paying me. They did not give this to me or anything. I bought this myself for my own use, and we'll see if this actually holds what I need. I'm not even sure Kelty will even see this video. So as you can see, it is quite large. I've already unboxed it because I unboxed everything that comes in right away to make sure that it has not been damaged. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. I don't know what type of zippers this has on it because it has these pull strings as opposed to the actual tabs. So I don't know if they are YKK or not. But it's got 2 snaps to hold this down. Plus this also zips. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip it. And as you can see, it opens up. I've got 3 pouches up here. This one here is a little bit small as the top pouch, but it is mesh. The second one here also has a mesh strip so you can see what's inside of it, and then you also got a large other large pouch here. You've got a clasp right here to hold in additional items, a pouch here, and then as you can see, if I can expand this out, because it's been sitting in a box, that it expands out pretty deep, pretty wide. So everything that I showed you on the table, we're going to see if it will organize and fit in here for what I need for a family of 4 of camping. Like I said, everything that I showed you is probably overkill for what I would need for a day, week, weekend, or week solo trip. But it is quite huge. It's also got straps up here so that you can hang it, and a strap down here for your paper towels or dish rags. So let's go ahead and get this all packed up.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go. We're driving cars on a Mars tonight.
Yeah, so there you go. Most everything fit. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to pack this up as far as my needs as a solo person, or maybe 1 or 2 people. Like I said, what I have in here is totally overkill for my needs. I was packing it up for like a family of 4. But since this is going to be my organizational one for me solo, or maybe 1 other person, I'm going to go through, put everything in here that I need that I can just grab and go. Okay, so let me show you what I would have for a solo trip. Now, in my Walmart bag, I might have extra butane or propane, depending on the stove that I bring. But if it's going to be just me, it would be the little butane bottles. And I might have this bigger cook set, depending on what I feel like cooking, especially if I'm going to be making like a spaghetti or something. But typically I don't make spaghetti on my trips. I mostly do grill cooking. So like I was saying, this bag could hang off or inside my vehicle. Depending on my setup, it could also hang off the side of my picnic table. So let me go ahead and unpack this, show you what I have for a solo weekend trip. Alright, so first, the paper towels. That easily comes off the side here. They slide right off, and then I can go ahead, put this back in, unzip it. I would undo these little clasps here. Inside, I got my coffee tumbler, dish soap for doing my dishes, my grater box for grating my vegetables, my Sawyer squeeze filter, my butane stove bottle, pot scrubber, extendable marshmallow forks, got 2 of them, my GSI Halulite Duelist, which has my butane canister, my pocket rocket, 2 coffee cups, a bowl, and also a titanium cooking pot, lighter, and a couple of foldable sporks. This right here is the GSI Bugaboo backpacking kit, which I did a review on. Jar opener. My water bottle. Fish fillet knife. Usually this is a lot easier hanging up, but my cutting board, plates. This is kind of overkill because this is from the early part of the video, but this is actually for a serving of 6, so I wouldn't normally carry all these plates with me. Probably only carry 2. My wood camping stove. My collapsible bin for doing my dishes. This pocket right here in the cover, move this out of the way. This pocket right here in the cover has all my spices, little canister things for salad dressing, creamer, whatever. This one here I showed you earlier is all my cooking utensils, my burger flipper, various spoons, spatulas, can opener, a brush for brushing butter, chef's knife for cutting up things, top pocket is all my eating utensils, knife, fork, spoon set, and longer titanium ones for the Peak Refuel, Mountain House, or whatever dehydrated. So there you have it. That's the Kelty Camp Galley Deluxe Kitchen Organizer, and you'll see me using this from time to time on my trips. And we'll catch you in the next video.